Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? Uh, yeah, I was just looking at gold this morning, and it's being a little obstinate, isn't it? Being a little obstinate, I think. A little obstinate for sure. Like, why? Why you do this? Let me go back. Okay, okay. Where were we? Where were we? Yeah, why you do that? Why you do that, gold? I don't. I don't like that. It's already. I mean, like it completely cleared this chunk all the way through it. I don't love that. No, nope, sure don't. I sure don't. I was thinking after this break here, right? That kind of deal right there, that like lower high, lower low kind of thing, right? But like it kind of almost starts to look like it wants to do that to me. Need to hunt up further? Hmm. It's a fickle one. It is being fickle. So let's see here. Right. Hmm. Okay, so that's a 4 hour. Yeah. Why didn't I see that before? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Hold on. Let's just reset here. Let's just reset here. So, like externally, I don't love it. That's not like a really great break, in my opinion. It's just not a super great one. Like I don't know. It lacks a little bit of confidence above that high, but that is a break, right? And internally we break again here. So is that trying to tell us, break, mitigate, kind of continuation, like lower high or I'm sorry, higher low for higher high? So much dollars down there though. I don't know, man. It's being fickle. It's being fickle. I think we were going off the theory of like a failed high, break, a mitigate, and a down. But see, like looking at this supply range right here, it's like the first time we came into it, I feel like we came in deep enough. So why didn't that produce a lower low? Why does it want to wrap around? Because it's being a little prick. That's why. It's being a little prick. Well, I mean, that's not hateful though, that's not hateful, but like my issue with that is I'm like, okay, so I'm kind of okay with failing that high. Um, yeah, I'm kind of like okay with failing that high, but like, why is this order block still working? Why is that happening? Why is that happening? 15 minute. I need to find out what high or what time frame this high is valid on. It's 1 hour. Okay, so this leg here breaks bullishly on the 1 hour here. Lower high, higher high. In a place that it makes sense to bounce from. Kind of. It's just too deep inside of it. Yeah, this is a weird read for me, and it could be because I just don't do a ton of gold TA, and I'm still learning how this thing kind of operates. But this this sell to buy breaking structure from left to right that ultimately takes us above that swing high right there. It's good looking demand. I mean, it's good looking demand. It had, it definitely got interacted with. It's almost more like inducement than mitigation though. But like, I just get comfortable when we get this deep into it. Doesn't mean it can't work from down there. It just tends to work less when you go that deep. Um, but yeah, so this structure here, off of this break, what do we have to do to change that information? No, I can't count that. Yeah, it's like you got to lose this low to undo this break. We sure as heck didn't lose that. I wonder what in the hell, I wonder what I was thinking before. Because the more I look at this now, I'm like, I don't know. It seems like it wants up. It seems like it wants up. It seems like demand. I'll just steal this guy. Break. Seems like demand is still in control right now. Yeah, it does. It does seem like demand is still in control right now. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like. But I almost feel like you can't. I have to wait until like 2400. Yeah, that's already spoken for. Yeah, yeah, I do. 2400 is kind of the last line in the sand to sort of maintain a flow that looks like this. Yeah, yeah. Man, I don't know. I wanted to show. I felt like I was bearish on that thing, and now I feel like I'm bullish until 24. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with that one. Let's hop over to Bitcoin, see what that thing's doing. Okay, cool. So on the BTCs, I was kind of thinking. It's kind of, oh no, that's not what I want. Just give me a standard POC. I was kind of thinking like come up over. What was I thinking? I was originally thinking that market opens and comes up over the POC into supply, comes back down, kind of like into demand, and then up to here. That's kind of what I was thinking. But you know what? That didn't happen, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it didn't happen. We coming down here. We coming down there. What is going to happen when we get there? Only one way to find out, right? But I will tell you this much. I'll trade that low. Yeah, I'll trade that low. I'm happy with that. But I want to see a reduction in, yeah, I don't want to see it coming under this by, $500 to $600. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, no, thank you. Don't want to see that at all. No, I want to see something really, really pretty shallow down here. Really pretty shallow down here. Um, there's demand down here starting at, get on there, get on there. Sorry, not paying attention to chat at the moment. Let me catch up on the B's, T's, and C's. Dude, can you please get on the way? Please? You're just slowing me down, Trading View. That's all you're doing is slowing me down. Okay, so there's demand down here, but we are going to confirm a 4 hour break in structure to get to that demand. So that demand might get us a lift, but the trouble is we're really going to be we're really going to be likely breaking this structure. Right now we're riding the line of that. Um, and so my fear would be, some sort of lower high for lower low out of this guy. That's kind of where I stand on this right now. Uh, but I'm still interested in that area. And it's close enough that we probably gotta put it on the table for today. So I'm gonna put a little placeholder here, and it's gonna look something along these lines. It's gonna cover, I'm gonna say, about 60% of that demand and about halfway back up into the prior range for a 3-to-1 risk reward. Something along those lines. Yep, that's kind of how I feel about that area. And then yeah, one of these guys. And I think for now I'm just going to yeah, just probably look to the supply. I can definitely see a circumstance in which that ultimately takes us to a new high. But I think that seems sufficient to me. With like that would be like targets. Call that target two is this guy, and target one is like basically these highs right here with this kind of supply. But right, so target one is like 67K. Um, yeah, yeah, just kind of taking this from from here to here would be my initial target. I'd like to slow down a little bit. I'd like price to slow down a little bit. No hurry, no hurry, BTC. Slow down, please. Slow your roll. Slow your roll, because I want that. I don't want this. I do not want that. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Sorry, still haven't looked at chat yet. I'm thinking here. Yeah, I don't want that. That's not cool to me. To come right down to here, that's not cool. No, don't do that. Do this. I'm talking to it. I'm trying to sing to it right now. Do this. Stop it. Stop it, BTC. Stop it. Okay, I'll look at chat now. um, go, please. Good morning. Hello, Ben. Good morning. Oh, look, I didn't miss anything. Good morning, and thank you for the TA. Top of the morning, Cyber Goat, and you are welcome. Um, yeah. Yeah. Oh, ETH. Oh, you. I could kiss you. I could kiss you. We should probably step up time frames before I get too effing excited. Ah, that didn't change my level of excitement. It did not change my level of excitement. I'm just trying to think if this is going to provide any reentry opportunities that look something like this, or if it's going to be like if it's going to need to come all the way down here and do something more like that. Yeah, yeah, because like on a like when we get out to some larger structure, let's go take a look at the 8 hour. Um, yeah, man, I don't know, I don't know. I like see essentially on the BTC chart. Make sure I'm not totally tripping here. Maybe you know what I never do. Let's do this real quick. Let's put BTC next to it. Hey, hey, stop drawing dots in my chart. Stop doing that. Where is BTC? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, right? Like, see, BTC has put in a strong initiation above this high. ETH failed it, developed a range, lost it, and back tested it. That presents very differently than this. Yep, it does. It does. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on like 27K on ETH. Um, yeah, yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. That's where I'm at with the ETHs. Okay, go back. This is too much. Too much from a pee-wee brain. Um, yeah, let's get back down to maybe the 12 minutes. Yeah, left no support. Cute. Yeah, see, it didn't even leave any support, right? Um, this demand here has been addressed. Any remaining liquidity inside of this was addressed. So you have like the tiniest bit of demand left here that has been unaddressed. But like this one addressed. Yeah, all these stop losses still sitting right here. It doesn't look healthy. It's doesn't look healthy. Hey, Brew, do you think we could go fish? Wait, do you think we could go fish all the longs around 2,800 in the next couple of days on ETH? 2,800, all the longs. Go fish all the longs. 2,800. Next couple of days. Let's see. Let's look at a daily chart. Let's look at a daily chart and let's just say, so if it took us, because you want to talk about time, um, so let's see what I can do about time. Dude, go away. Calendar. Like go stop. Get out of there. There was like a little pop-up on my shit. Let's see, I want to like measure something. Forecasting. Is this what I want? Uh, Date range. Yep, that's the one I want. It took us 17 days to get up to there. So if we assume another 17 days to get down from there, um, that puts us at like Friday next week. I mean, obviously it doesn't it's not as simple as that, right? But I'm just saying it took us 17 days to get from here to here. So, like 2 or 3 days to get from here to here. It might take a little bit longer. That's all I'm saying. It might take a little bit longer than that. Um, but longs down there, yeah. I love the idea of longs down there. Let me clean some stuff up because that's visually messing me up. Um, I actually like that. I want that back on my chart. Put that back on. It was a little messy though. I want to redo it. I want to make it look mo better. Um, yeah, I want to see it reaccumulate here with like a one and a because that's not a tap on it, right? And like a two, and then maybe even a three or a three here. Yeah, I want to see it reaccumulate on these lows, um, and actually touch demand. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Yeah. want to see it. Zoom, 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 zoom. You know, like so, like something along. Yeah, yeah, something like that, man. Something like that. But in the interim, I just can't. Yeah, I can't have a reason to be bullish on it. It failed its external high. And a broke structure. It looks like a pretty clean back test to me. Um, yeah, and yeah, that's just where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this pending this line that was labeled pending break. I'm gonna turn that into an alert, and that's at 3320 on the Bybit chart. I'm gonna turn that into an alert because I'm interested. First of all, I guess we still have building liquidity here, right? So could it roll back up from here? Possibly. Um, we should be looking to break here, but there's no real resistance in this leg. Um, yeah, so deeper, please, and then up. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Boom. Yeah, but I guess more of the story is I'm setting an alert there just because I'm curious. I'm curious if we can get back into there for continuation back down to here. That interests me. I find that interesting, and therefore I have set an alert. All right, did I miss anything else really worth talking about on BTC? Let me just take a peek here. I don't know. Seem like I'm pretty stacked on ideas. Let's get that off the chart. Let's go look at it. Actually, let's go look at the 8-hour close before we delete it. Oh, it's ugly on that chart. I'm not gonna. That's not going to work for me. Yeah. So like we got that one closed kind of how I wanted it to, but then we look to engulf, right? Look to engulf. Um, but I am, like I said, I'm still hope is not lost for me at that low down there. Yeah, it's not lost for me yet. Okay, cool. So that answers my question on that. Now I can delete that from the chart. Go away, volume. Go away. I don't know if we definitely don't need that one anymore. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, and let's get rid of this too. Like obviously, we got a little bit of stopping volume that came in down there, but it was pretty apparent. It didn't do much. I don't want to look at it anymore. Get it off my chart. For anybody wondering, this is an anchored VWAP from the high. If anybody's like, what is that weird squiggly blue line? It's just an anchored VWAP from the high. If you have questions about anchored VWAP, happy to answer those. It could be worse. It could be worse. Just don't see, like in a perfect world, it would have continued this kind of bitch ass squiggle down. The fact that we came up before down is not the best sign to me because that wick came so high. It came, like it addressed all of this liquidity in here. So tapping that prior to a move to the low, not the most bullish thing. It's really not the most bullish thing. Nope, nope. I would have much rather it squiggled down from there. That would have been far better presentation for the low than what we have now. But that's okay. It's okay because you know what? You don't always get what you want, man. You just don't always get what you want. So that's cool. It's probably prep my exchange. Let's see here. Right. Just on the chance that we get to take that trade. now. Come on now. Come on now. So let's see here. 65, 801. Here is assuming a 64662 stop loss. Okay. So assuming that this works, and assuming that I don't have any reason to really adjust this stop loss, I might, if any, because I don't want to come below here, right? I don't want to come below there too much. I mean, again, I'm willing to be a little fluid on this. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's looking like never mind. I'm like tempted to share my calculations on position sizing, but I don't have all the data in yet, so that would not be responsible for me to do. That would not be responsible. Do we have an alert there? We do. We have an alert there, so we can go look at something else. We can go look at something else in the interim. I am down for that. I am down for that. Magnet to weekly fair value gap, I guess, in the 4 hour bearish MS. Weekly fair value gap, 4 hour bearish MS. All right. So you want to see it fill this. So 4 hour bearish MS. Quite possibly, quite possibly. So I have this. I'm not. I'm just not sold on a 4 hour break yet. I'm just not sold. Just not sold. And I don't. I do again. I don't love the depth of this one. I don't love the depth of that one. Right, but it's just the way I do it. Sometimes this works for me. Sometimes this does not work for me. Okay. Where was that example of? Yeah. Okay. Well, that one's actually a little bit more clear where we got the lower high for the lower low. But for me, if the first candle is a wick, then I'm going to track the break from the second candle, which was also a wick. Yeah, anytime, like especially when I see it pull back from the break line, uh, oh, it's not going to let me on there with the magnet. Um, like a percent, or just kind of pull back with a significant amount, right? Not like this guy. This guy just kind of, but when I see it pull back that much from the break line there, that's where I like to stair step my break. I go, okay, no, that's not a break. So let's track it from that one. That's not a break. So that's why I'm currently tracking it from this one right here. So I'm not, I'm just personally not sold on a 4 hour market structure break. But then again, I wasn't sold on this one, which also produced a lower high for a lower low. So, I'm not always right. I'm not always right. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, we like that. Give us some of that action. Yeah, that's what we're talking about now. That's mucho better. That's a mucho better. Now we're getting a little bit of a better flow into this. A little better. I know that's not a valid low. I'm just talking about general flow here. Yeah, I want more flow like that. Yes. Yes, that's what I want. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Have an alert there. Oh, I haven't looked at DXY in a while. Let's do that. What did you end up doing, DXY? What did you end up doing? Cool. Cool. Go up a little further. Hit demand come or hit supply come down so that BTC can go down a little bit further. And come up. Yes, cooperate, Dixie. Cooperate, you little bastard. We need your help on this one, homie. one, a two, and a three, and then come back and take that low. Yeah, let's do that. Let's fucking do that, Dixie. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Cool. What do you guys want to talk about? Because it is 7:53, and I have found myself lacking more things to talk about at this point. I can start pulling out random charts. Randos. Do y'all want to do some randos? What's fucking Ada been up to? Bitch ass Ada. Ada's such a bastard. Yeah, I want to say that's where somebody told me they were that crypto banter, or rather Sheldon the sniper and his crew were swing alonging this thing. I swear it was around there. Anyways, ba, ba, ba. Fucking asshole, Bone. Fucking asshole. Goddamn son of a bitch. I think I was looking for. No, that wouldn't have made sense. Fucking asshole. When was that? Thursday, July 25th. Last week? Hmm, 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 hmm. Oh, here we go. XRP up 5%. Say the hell what? Say the hell what? All right, watch for an XRP short, I would say. Yeah, yeah, I'd say watch for an XRP short. Uh, let's reorientate here. Let's reorientate here. Okay. Oh, well, okay. So, we set the high of the range, set the low of the range. We swept the low of the range. So is it time to make a rotation back to the top of the range? Possibly. Where's the answer lie? Kind of right where we're at. Kind of right where we're at. Yeah, yeah. I would say it's right here. This is where we get the answer for a dollar XRP. Um, yeah, we get that answer probably this week. That's kind of neat. Thanks for mentioning XRP. My general issue is, just the fact that it's in a very decisional point on the chart right now, right? Obviously, it's just sitting right at the equilibrium of the range. Let's get some other. Let's get our these guys on. Turn on, turn on. Um, yeah, kind of sitting right around that equilibrium of the range. Um, I don't. I just don't. I just see too many dollar. I see too many damn dollar signs right here, and I don't see any support underneath them for them to be swept and held. Yeah, outside of like down in here, and that's a stretch. Like there's demand there, but inside of that demand, I don't love the look of that. No, that looks pretty easy to run. It's like it's like it's like this guy or nothing almost for me, and that's that looks like a pipe dream right there. Um, but if we distribute here, then I would say, and what do I mean by distribute, right? Like fail the high. Fail the high is what I mean. Like fail the high up in here. If we distribute up in here, then I think we will run all the way down to that low and blow out all those stop losses. Um, yeah, I do. So like I would rather short than long right now. I can't long until we initiate above here and retest for support. I can't long until here, or I can't long until like we sweep the liquidity on this and then maybe like SFP that low. That's kind of where I'm at with XRP. But yeah, I don't want to say too much more on it outside of, yeah, I think I made my case. If um, anybody wants further clarification, let me know. Let's get some levels on here, right? So I know that I'm very interested to see what happens right there. Did it tap it? It didn't, right? Get out of here. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to qualify for me. It's not going to qualify for me as purging liquidity. Maybe this isn't the right chart. It's a Bybit chart. Um, it's a Bybit chart. I just don't. Oh, we had an alarm go off. Was that the low on BTC? Yeah. My alert says, "Let me guess, you're in the shower again." All right. All right. Well, now I want to see it return over this high. What do we have for my divergence type people out there? Do we have a fucking indicator on there that will show divergence? No, not too bad. I don't like how it reads on. Yeah, see, I like how it reads on the 24 minute. I'm into that. I know I don't do this often, but I feel like a lot of other people do, so uh, I'll participate. Um, I like how it reads on the 24 minute with the increase of money flow. Yeah, I do like that. I do like that. But go away now. I'm done looking at you. No, no, that's not what I want. I think I'll be chill and just set an alarm there. And let's see, that should be long enough. Get that off my chart. I don't care about you anymore. All right. What were we doing? We were like looking at XRP or something, weren't we? Yeah, fucking die, ETH. Fucking die. XRP. XRP. Yeah, I want to see it lift back off of here. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna serenade XRP right now. I want you to lift here. I want you to fail that high, and then I want you to break this low, and then I want to short you to the ground. Not to the ground, not to the ground, but yeah, that's what I want you to do, XRP. All right, now, abide by my wishes, XRP. Do what I say. What else do we have? BNB seller buy Doge. BNB seller buy and Doge. Seller buy. Man, missed a great buying opportunity a while ago on BNB. And so like if you hold it, oh, see, I don't, I can't buy it or sell it where it's at. No, like to me, it was sell here, buy here, um, and now we're just stuck back in the equilibrium. So that's neither a sell nor a buy for me. It's yeah, it's just in the equilibrium. Um, I mean, unless you're talking about like leverage trading, what can we do for leverage trading? What can we do for the leverage trading? Fucking hell, probably sell it. Nothing really confidently. There's nothing on this chart that makes me say that with confidence, though. What would make me say it with confidence would be if we came back up, smoke this high, or I'm not sorry, not smoke it, fail it, and then come back down and break the low that created it. That would make me want to sell BNB. But right now, I don't know. I don't. I've really only been tracking like 4 hour and above market structure on this asset. I haven't been down in the small time frames on it to really see how it dances. Yeah, and it's just not only is it in the equilibrium of like the larger range, but it's still kind of the halfway point between these two as well. So it's like the equilibrium of a range, and then it's kind of still near the equilibrium of a range within a range. But I would say, if nothing else, let's use the path tool so it doesn't look so goddamn ugly. This here to here to here, and then if you break that, which it sure looks like it's like breaking that, right? Um, that's a change of 4 hour market structure, and that belonged on that low. Probably zoom in instead of trying to. Hey, go back. I liked where you were. Go back. I liked that. Is ETH just going to drag BTC down? Um, yeah. If you break this low, then I would say that's your next stop, and after that stop, you've got some demand below you, somewhere in and about that region. And yeah, I would look to yeah, kind of the same thing on some of these other charts. I would look to long there. Yeah, especially if these highs are intact still when we make it there. Yeah, I think I'd look to long down in there. Doge, Doge. We got Doge over here. We got Doge over here. What are you doing, Doge? Okay, so you fucking absolutely smoked that supply. Cool, no problem with that. I like it. Fill in this gap. But we're gonna break structure when we do it. We're going to break structure when we do it. Be interesting to see if this kind of rounds and gets us all the way down into there and starts to round back up. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. What am I on the 20-minute time frame? Okay, what's the 4 hour look like? What does the 4 hour tell us? It tells us that it broke here to mitigate demand, come back up and put in a lot of wicks above that high. Let's go to the 8 hour. That structure's probably better on the 8 hour. Yeah, it's in the exact same stance as BTC right now. Yeah, it is. Speaking of BTC, what'd you do? What do you do? What do you do? You little bitch. Little bitch. Okay. 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 Go back up now. Go back up, homie. What's the Dixie up to? DXY. It's the DXY. I wonder if that was good enough to go down. I wonder. I would have sure like to see it get a little more tip in there. Um, yeah, it's okay to go down. I suppose it's okay. It's not really strength above that. Yeah, you can go down now. Ba-dum. Oh, what's the old volume look like? Okay, so we got 1K volume on the candle that takes us below the low with a bearish delta to it. And then immediately afterwards, we have 1.5K volume step in with a positive delta. 1.5. Well, but see that kind of, but then we have bearish, 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 500, 500, 500. So that kind of undoes our 1.5 that we had step in there. and then volume decreases afterwards. Well, ain't that a sack of poop water? The volume don't look so great down there. Volume don't look so great. Uh, okay, now we're picking up. Now we're picking up. See, now we back above the low. Yeah, now you're doing what? Man, you all right, BTC? You all right? Can we get clearance above this supply and above that high? What is that valid on? Is it 10 minutes at 5? Yeah, this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just see. Yeah, this just eat up that whole candle right there. Eat that whole thing up. Whatever. I'm not gonna mark that. Stupid. What's that mean for ETH though? Like if BTC were to make a rotation back up, what does that mean about ETH? Does ETH not even care? It's got to care somewhat, right? It's to care somewhat. I'm like literally afraid that ETH is going to drag BTC down. Go, 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 go. That was a 15-minute break, right? So we decided, kind of, kind of. Da-da-da. 1 hour break of structure, looking for short at 30-minute O order block. Weak boss though. You talk about Doge? You should talk about Doge. I want T1 Johnny. 1 hour break of structure, looking for short at 30-minute order block. Weak break of structure though. BTC for short at 30-minute. Okay, 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 okay. What has he got here? Looking for short at 30-minute order block. It's probably in and about what I had in mind. You talking about that guy? I'm gonna guess you talking about that guy. I don't see a that's the that is like that's the only order block that pops out on the chart for me in the 30-minute time frame for BTC is that one. Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, it's actually a black candle. Actually a black candle. Are you trying to hate on this candle right here? Trying to hate on that one? What's your beef with that guy? Why you don't like him? You got beef with that candle, huh? Okay, okay. He's got beef with that guy. That's fine. That's fine. What does it look like on the smaller time frames though? Probably just some liquidity price. Yeah, see, it's for, and this is just for me. Maybe you're right, and I'm a moron. That wick kind of ruins that for me. It kind of ruins that for me because when I look at it on the smaller time frames, I go, okay, so if we had our um, Let's see. This would be our sell to buy the break structure from left. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That wick gives that. I take issue with this wick. Yeah, I definitely take issue with that. I do. Kind of like for me, I would almost rather look at it as that wick, but we're totally splitting hairs now. We're totally splitting hairs now. I would almost rather look to the wick supply than I would that 30-minute candle. Um, but that is complete hair splitting, right? That was complete hair splitting. Yeah, come on now. Come on now. Stop building this up. Stop building that up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, well, this is boring. This is boring. 8:15. I don't have a whole lot of time left. Don't have a whole lot of time left. So do something interesting before I have to go, BTC. Do something interesting. Kind of wonder. Oh, that's Doge. I was like, man, that really reminds me of something. BTC does not look like that down here, does it? Actually, let's go. Let's see if I can make a comparison really quick. All that crap. You come to me. How much does one want to grab? Let's start with that. Just kind of like looking at like this is the last significant low. It's this low right here. Just wondering if there's a comparison to be made here. No, not as much. What's that? Just wondering if like this is like this and this and this and this is this and then this is this. So like a up, down, up. Huh, 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 huh. So it's like, okay, so we set this low and then we kind of crawl up two higher lows, set this low, crawl up two higher lows, sweep those, flip it on them, sweep those, flip it on them. Maybe. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Goes to show how bored I am. Doing weird shit over here. Doing weird shit. Come on, Biddy. Come on, Biddy. Let's go, Biddy. What are we on the 3 minute? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm dying. I'm dying. Good morning, Reapers. Let's see here. Looks very similar. Yeah, I see some correlations between those lows. Just an observation. It feels like the West Coast isn't the ideal trading hours. Um, well, I mean, I like the New York session. That's my favorite session, which is a little bit of a bitch if you're on the West Coast and have to start work before, whatever, about 8:30 in the morning. Like I get that it opens at 6:30, but uh, yeah, I normally yeah, it's like the 6:30 to probably 11 o'clock hour that I find majority of the action in, which is inconvenient if if your work obligations or whatever obligations you had start prior to that. It's can be a little bit of a bitch. Well, like I'm on the West Coast. BTC broke the 15-minute structure bearish, so that means it can attack the 4-hour low, right? Well, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look here. I want to know the answer to that myself. So let's go to, is it this one that's cleaner? No. Is it this? Is it the same chart? What chart is what? What chart? I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I got alarms going off in my ears. Oh no. 15-minute structure. 15-minute structure. Okay. So I see what you're talking about. So you want this break to bring you down to like the maybe like this low down in here, or rather like I think it'd make more sense to aim for this 4-hour order block right here than it would for the actual low. If you get the low, great, but just be aware that you got support between. Are you gonna, dude? Who keeps turning that on? Stop it, dude. What is happening? I want to select that. That guy. But my thought here is the reduction in break size, right? This starts to look like it wants to accumulate down here. It's starting to look like it wants to accumulate. Yeah. Yeah. So I get you. I'm with you. It is a 15-minute candle close. It does exist. It is there. It is present. Um, just doesn't give me a ton of confidence. That's all. It just doesn't give me a ton of confidence. I don't really, it makes me uncomfortable to come down to areas like this because it does. It does. Yeah, it does. It just makes me uncomfortable. It just makes me uncomfortable. It does make me uncomfortable to do something like that. Yeah, I don't like the idea of that. I don't like the idea of that. It's possible. It's possible. Boom, boom. Yeah, I mean, Reapers. I still am undecided between two signals. Right? Did we distribute up here literally to tackle the lows again, or is this structure flow going to maintain? And I mean, how many times do we have to test the low of this range before we can test the high of it again? I don't know the answer to that question yet either, but I'd like to test the fucking high of the range. It would be fucking nice. That would be nice. Yeah, and see, we're really just right. For me, we're really just riding the line here, man. We are riding the line. We start losing this. I get. It just makes me so nervous about what could happen down here. Boom! It does. It does. It does. So I want to be bullish. That's what I want. I want to be bullish. Where's the chart I want to trade off of? I was like, I feel like my alarm should have gone off by now. I'm getting close. That's good. I like that. Give me a swing. Good thing to watch. Gosh. Let me read some of this shit. Oh yeah, I do like the Hong Kong session. I don't I like where your head's at on that. Good if we get a break. This could be S2D flip, supply to demand flip. Could be. Could be. Yep, T1 Johnny. Don't disagree. Could be looking at S2D. Um, and really, I'm just kind of just looking at prices of range right now, and we swept the low of the range, so we could be aiming at the high of the range, and that's what I want out of a Tuesday. Make it easy for me, BTC. Make it easy, man. Make it easy. Hey, there goes that. Oh, all right, now what are we dealing with? What are we dealing with? So like we entered here, we still covered the low. What's the range high? Then we're at 1.63, so that's a little problematic. What is that's almost a percent. You know, like that stop loss. Pitiful. Fucking pitiful. Pitiful. Well, quite unfortunately, I hate to leave you guys with a cliffhanger, but I gotta go. I gotta go. I need it to retrace. For me, I just need it to retrace. As obvious as something like this could be to me, um, I haven't entered yet, which could just be a mistake, right? Maybe I should have just fucking bought the low. No, I'm not going to do that. But I need it to retrace. I need it to retrace for my involvement, or I'm still happy to. I'm happy to wait if price is meant to. Um, let's get up to something a little bit higher of a time frame, right? Price is even meant to go back up to something like this and break over a range like that and like maybe we come up, get a little reaction out of supply, come back down, get up. I do not have have to enter here. Nothing says I have to enter here. That would be if price does flow back up to this high. There's plenty of opportunities for me still. I am patient. I will take what I want or nothing at all. So that's just where I'm at with it. That's just where I'm at with it. Yeah, sure is. Sure is. So let's make sure. Let me replace this with a horizontal. Let's take a look at a couple other things, and then I'm going to bounce. VWAP. No, not auto anchored. Oh yeah, no, I do. I know. I just want that one. Yeah, I don't need like auto anchored. Yeah, like off of the deviation, the first deviation band, that would work for me. Work for me. Oh, I wanted to look at like some volume condition. Oh, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Start there. Hey, look, there's your 30-minute order block. Bum, 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 bum. But I'd be ultimately shooting up there. Part of me just wants to cover. Oh, maybe that's the move. Cover the previous low. Watch that be the only retest. All right, yeah, guys, I gotta hit the road, man. I got to hit the road. I gotta hit the road. I should probably inch into this position. I think we'll stab a 1/4% in, uh, and uh, and see if it gives me an opportunity to go with anything else later. Let's see. Let's do some matheronies. Um, So like 60x leverage. This is going to take about 2%. Cool. All right. Works for me. Works for me. Works for me. All right. Well, that's it, man. Brewberry's out. The Brewberry is out. I got shits I got to do. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take a look at that and maybe hit you back up in Discord.